Welcome to Let's Play Deus Ex. I've actually played this before, but I thought it would be fun to do a retrospective, basically. I'm not playing a perfectly vanilla version of the game. This is the Steam version with a couple of mods installed. One to fix the UI scaling at high resolution, such as 1080p, which I'm currently at, and I've also got Shifter installed, which will hopefully fix a lot of the annoyances in the game. It reportedly fixes various things like being able to replace OGs and things. I've never played with it before, but it should be interesting. Of course, I'm going to be Abacus. And I'm going to do downgrade on pistol. Now, in the original version of the game at least, there's a bug where if you downgrade pistol, you still will get trained in it, even though you start game with untrained, and you get to keep the skill points that you get refunded. So let's see if Shifter fixes that. Uh-oh.
I take it he was agreeable?
He didn't really have a choice.
Has he been infected?
Oh yes, most certainly. When I mentioned that we could put him on the priority list for the ambrosia vaccine, he was so willing it was almost pathetic.
This plague, the rioting is intensifying to the point where we may not be able to contain it.
Why contain it? Let it spill over into the schools and churches. Let the bodies pile up in the streets. In the end, they'll beg us to save them.
I've received reports of armed attacks on shipments. There's not enough vaccine to go around, and the underclasses are starting to get desperate.
Of course they're desperate. They can smell their death, and the sound they'll make rattling their cage will serve as a warning to the rest.
I hope you're not underestimating the problem. The others may not go as quietly as you think. Intelligence indicates they're behind the problems in Paris.
A bunch of pretentious old men playing at running the world. But the world left them behind long ago. We are the future.
We have other problems.
UNATCO?
Formed by executive order after the terrorist strike on the statue. I have someone in place, though. I'm more concerned about Savage. He's relocated to Vandenberg.
Our biochem corpus is far in advance of theirs, as is our electronic sentience, and their ethical inflexibility has allowed us to make progress in areas they refuse to consider.
The augmentation project?
Among other things, but I must admit that I have been somewhat disappointed in the performance of the primary unit.
The secondary unit should be online soon. It's currently undergoing preparation and will be operational within 6 months. My people will continue to report on its progress. Necessary, the primary will be terminated.
We've had to endure much, you and I, but soon there will be order again. A new age. Aquinas spoke of the mythical city on the hill. Soon that city will be a reality, and we will be crowned its kings. Not better than kings. Gods.
Okay, there was a little bit of a glitch at the very beginning of the opening cinematic there, but it seems fine now.
Your brother Paul is on his way to meet you at the dock. The NSF is raiding the island and shots have been fired. I repeat, find Paul. I will monitor your situation from HQ.
That's put away weapon. Okay, I actually need it again. Okay, so there's a couple of things you can get here. And that, okay. Games from 1988. Hello, Paul.
I thought you were in Hong Kong. Welcome to the Coalition, JC. I might as well start using your code name. Think I'd miss my brother's first day? Didn't think you'd have a choice. What's going on? The NSF. They hit one of our shipments. A few of them got away, but we trapped the rest in the statue. What are we waiting for? Looks like a textbook assault. The NSF took one of our agents hostage. The bots are holding the perimeter, but my orders are to hold back and send you in alone. I think someone high up wants to see how you handle the situation. All I've got with me is a pistol and an electric prod. I don't mind a test, but UNATCO better issue some hardware. Remember that we're police. Stick with the prod. It'll stun your opponents or knock them unconscious. A non-lethal takedown is always the most silent way to eliminate resistance. Just in case, though, Manderley wants you to pick an additional weapon. A sniper rifle, a GEP gun, or a mini crossbow.
Okay, so there are 2 good choices here and 1 bad one. If you pick the rifle, which doesn't come with much ammo anyway, your brother will hate you for the rest of the game, basically. He will think you are a loose cannon. The other two options are fairly good. The crossbow's great, but it comes with very little ammo. The Gep gun comes with very little ammo, but you only need it once anyway. I'm gonna go with the crossbow, because I like to try to be as stealthy as possible.
The crossbow. Sometimes you've got to make a silent takedown. Good thinking. With these tranquilizer darts, you'll have another non-lethal way to take down an enemy in addition to the prod. I get the idea. What's the first move? I'm going to give you a map of the island. If you can get to the North Dock, a UNATCO informant will give you a key to the statue doors. He responds to the code phrase, iron and copper. You could avoid a lot of fighting, though, if you found a back way to the statue. I'll see how it looks on shore. Your primary objective is the makeshift command center the terrorists have installed at the top of the statue, but don't forget about Agent Herman. We think he's being held on the ground floor. What are my orders when I reach the command center? Interrogate the leader. We don't yet know why the terrorists would risk an open assault.
Okay, seems fairly straightforward, and in fact it is. So I'm going to break these boxes and grab the stuff.
NSF everywhere, JC. Your orders are to shoot on sight. A UNATCO informant on the North Dock can get you inside the statue. Look for a bum. Identify yourself with the phrase, iron and copper.
I really need to rearrange my inventory here. That's gotta go first. Pistol second. Prod third, I rarely use it, but it's gonna be pretty important during the first level. Particularly since we have very little in terms of ammunition coming our way. And my skills. Oh yes, I was gonna check that. Did we get trained in pistol? No! Okay, so apparently shifter fixes that too. Well, we'll get trained again, because that will be important. Low tech would be nice, I think. Let's see, pistol covers the crossbow. I'm gonna get low tech because I like the baton, which I'll get shortly. Run away! Oh, that's not the right way. Run, 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 run. He'll faint in a moment. Is he down yet? Must... Whoa. Hello?
Fascist.
Come get me! Come get me! Over here! Hello! Oh, now he's running away. Sometimes if you go back there, the bots will actually get them. Okay, so one of the changes apparently is that the skill points are split up properly. Also, you don't pick up the junk stuff like combat knife and, well, mini crossbow's nice. I don't know why I didn't pick that up, but oh well. Really don't need those. They really don't do anything useful.
If you want to make a covert approach, remember the Academy stealth course.
Arg.
Stay out of their field of view, walk slowly to stay quiet, and crouch behind cover. Or if you have to get your hands dirty, remember that a headshot is a lethal takedown.
Oh, gotcha. Don't think they can remember where you go. But maybe they do. Oh, I think he fainted. That's not him. Where did he go? Oh, no? Oh, a couple of them went over here, okay. What did he drop? Combat knife, boring. Also boring. Ah, tranquilizer darts. Good, I need those. You know, I did actually change a lot of the input mappings, but I missed reload, apparently. Reload weapon, gonna make that R. I've switched to sort of a Half-Life 2 style keyboard mapping. Whoa, that really... Huh. Probably just skill level. But that arrow didn't go anywhere where I wanted it, or dart, rather, didn't go where I wanted it to. That one did. Okay, he's down. Okay, got stuff from him.
Be careful. The NSF has set up patchwork security systems here.